After the strikes of the lecturers, which took over 2 months of the academic time, it led to the postponement of the examination across all the public universities. After the postponement of the examination in the public university all over Kenya, many students have found themselves in unavoidable circumstances, and they will be forced to postpone their Christmas celebration and focus on the studying of the materials that they had been taught by the lecturers, as some students claim here. I'm a student at Kibabii University. I'm very disappointed we are going to miss our Christmas day. At the same time, the students at Kibabii University have urged the government of Kenya to work hand in hand with the lecturers so as to avoid any inconvenience that is always caused during and after the semesters, so that they do their examinations on time. Jina langu ni Eric Mondi, mwanafunzi chuoni hiki cha Kibabii. Ningependa kuomba serikali angalau waweze kufanya kazi pamoja ili kusiwe na tena hii mgogo. It should be remembered that the students were forced to cover the 2 months that they lost during the strikers lecturers, and this forced them to cover this period instead of doing the examinations, as many students continue to lament on this. The question remains, will the students remember the lectures that have been given to them? I doubt if we shall remember it. Away from that, despite the government of Kenya failing to reach in an early agreement with the lecturers, the new funding model has continued to raise rhetoric questions, not only to the university students but also their parents. It should be noted that this model affects only students that did their KCSE in the year 2023. Many students are claiming that the scholarship and help loan hasn't not yet reflected in their accounts. This is a clear show that the government has neglected education sector. Even though there seems to be hope in swift transition of the new curriculum well known as CBC, the grade 9 students have however received hope from the Ministry of Education to increase the 1,000 classes and employ 56,000 teachers on permanent and pensionable terms. It should be noted that this is not a fulfillment of the promise of William Ruto, but it is his role and mandate as the head of state and head of government to make sure the education sector has been given the forefront as it was in the previous governments. If in the recent days, education sector received the highest share of the budget, which was 2.5 billion Kenyan shillings, to cater for the primary, secondary and tertiary level of education. It should also be noted that President William Ruto formed an expert of professors to view and revise the new curriculum of education, and also to view and give their comments on the new model of funding, which they haven't done up to this time. Reporting for Kibu TV, my name is Kevin Uchembe.